Heyo, it is episode 59 of Franco's World. Thanks for tuning in today. Episode's going to be a little bit different. Not interviewing a fellow funny person. I'm delivering facts here. This is going to be about Britney Spears and the hashtag Free Britney movement. We'll talk about some other stuff in the last like 2 minutes or so. But it's only going to be a 15-minute episode. It's a little shorty, a little quick hitter for you, little teaser for you before we get back to interviewing funny people starting on Tuesday next week. So let's just get right into it. So if you don't know, now you'll know. I'm only delivering facts here. That's a way you get a blue check mark on Twitter and Instagram by delivering news, delivering facts. And I want to get that blue check mark so I look more important than I actually am. So Britney Spears, child star, was on the Mickey Mouse Club, her, Justin Timberlake, Christina Aguilera, all that stuff. She apparently, and I'm getting a lot of my information from this Instagram post from Diet_Prada. It is a fashion site with 2 million followers, but the link was sent to me by a woman I trust, a woman that's very intelligent, and I genuinely believe that she wouldn't just send me propaganda. So Britney Spears, for those wondering, is going through something called conservatorship. Basically, her father and her management team and what have you are running her entire life. She's basically like a little kid in a grown woman's body. She has no control over where her finances are going. Her cell phone usage is monitored. She can't drive a car. She can't vote. She can't have a kid. She can't do a lot of things because of this conservatorship. Her father is basically holding her captive almost, and her mother is on Brittany's mother is on Brittany's side. So that's the basis of it right here. And then I'll work to modern day. So started when she was a kid. She was you know she had a real singing voice that apparently was lower. I don't know how you tell a kid's what their adult voice is going to be, but from what I'm reading, Britney's singing voice is actually much lower than that classic like oh yeah, like high pitched like baby voice that we all know and love. So they forced her to sing like that because Christina Aguilera had the deeper voice, and they were both on the Mickey Mouse Club at the same time. They didn't want to have two kids have the same sound. I don't know if that has anything to do with conservatorship as much as it does Disney's trying to force a product there. So that's the only question mark I have on this entire story. Everything else I agree with. I understand that maybe training a voice for a kid is damaging to the vocal cords, damaging to their livelihood and entertainment career and stuff like that. But I don't know how you can foresee what a person's voice is going to be as just a regular person. So for a regular person to make that claim, pretty bold. I'm not a I don't know what even you would call it. It's not linguistics, but I don't know, a speech expert. I'm not a speech path. I don't know. So Britney Spears is being forced to sing at a lower voice at a very young age. This is damaging to her vocal cords. It's unhealthy, and it's why she's known for lip syncing. Okay, and lip syncing, what used to be taboo, if we remember correctly, Ashley Simpson's entire career went down the tube because she lip sang, lip sang, yep, lip sang on SNL. And she was about to sing, and like she got off beat or whatever, and it just kept going. And then she stopped singing, but you could see her like pause for a second and then be like, oh crap, they could see me, and then start mouthing the words again. I'm not trying to make fun of her. It's just like it does stink that ruined her career because like that's all people do now is lip sync. You can't run around and sing and dance and stuff like that. Come on. Who's somebody that always wears an earpiece? I mean, Justin Timberlake probably lip syncs. I mean, I'm trying to think of those artists that wear that earpiece, not necessarily the microphone. Although the microphone would be better for covering up your mouth if you're going to lip sync. But if you wear that earpiece that comes over in front of your lips and it's in one ear, those are worn by the people that dance around a lot. Like Justin Bieber wore that a lot. I feel like he's a lip sync kind of guy. He's a good voice. Great. He has a great skills when it comes to creating melodies. They're infectious. I'm just saying. Back to Britney. Back to Britney. So in 2006, she wanted to make a acoustic pop album, all right, called Original Doll. It was shelved and canceled because the record label found out she was going to be singing in her deeper voice. And I don't know how deep we're talking here. Okay, if I knew notes, I would tell you. Maybe she's singing in an F, Maybe she's singing in a G. I don't know. Okay, C sharp sound that sounds high. I feel like she's singing in in a C sharp. I'm guessing. I always hated those kids, man. Carry their pitch pipe everywhere. My sister was one of those kids. Maybe that's why I hated them so much. You're singing in a D. So they canceled the album because that wasn't her real voice, and she isn't allowed to sing live because she'll either fail terribly or she'll have to sing with her deep voice she isn't known for. I read that part. That part was from Diet Prada. Her entire career, she has just been treated like a product meant to sell. Okay, there's another question mark I have. Her entire career is being made like a product to sell. Diet Prada, you are a fashion site being made a product to sell. That's right up your alley. So I guess you would know what that would look like. All artists and entertainers that sign deals over, that sign those devil drew dotted lines, all artists that sign those, industry plants, whatever, they're all sold by, like, dude, they're all treated like products meant to sell. It's not as bad now as it used to be because, like, the barriers to enter are kind of falling by the wayside. People are starting to do their own thing and wake up. But you have artists and bands from the 70s that made nothing. But their managers and their owners and the record labels got filthy rich off of them. It's a fact of the matter. All right, a lot of entertainers are paraded around and told when to dance and when to sing. Okay, that shouldn't shock you that Britney Spears, who was a pop sensation during a time when the industry was running rampant and artists didn't really have a ton of power, that shouldn't shock you. I don't even know if that has anything to do with her conservatorship. That just has to do with the record label. I clicked on this piece and I believe I'm hashtag free Britney. I'm on that team. I'm just saying I'm trying to point out question marks here. So let's get back to it. Everyone remembers her meltdown in 2007. Britney was going through a divorce, had 2 kids under the age of 2, and at the time was very much focused on the public, on covers of magazines. And there was also a photo of her, I'm reading, driving with one of her kids on her lap. Oh, okay, my mom did that. I know that's a crime, but my mom would push the pedals and I would steer. I wasn't 2 years old. I was like 8, 9, maybe 10. But the 2-year-old thing, that's not good. Let's move on. You'll watch her go on YouTube. This is a command, but Diet Prada is telling me. Go on YouTube, and once you look up Britney Spears paparazzi, you'll watch her be chased and being followed by hundreds of them. I mean, that's classic celebrity talk. Okay, I mean the Kardashians get chased every day. I understand it can't be easy. That can't be easy on the mental makeup. That's probably taxing on the mind. So let's see here. She was being taken away for mental health hold after the public meltdown where she shaved her head and locked herself in the home with her kids, spoke in a British accent on a regular basis, and wore an infamous pink wig everywhere. She was hospitalized twice. After said hospitalization, her father petitioned to the courts. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Now we're getting into conservatorship. I have to pause every time I read that because I just want to make sure I get that word right. He petitioned to the courts to be a temporary conservator to her until she was mentally stable, or for only a year, whatever came first, I guess. 2 months after the hospitalization, she did a guest appearance on How I Met Your Mother. 6 months after hospitalization, she drops the Womanizer video and starts a tour that grossed $131 million. Diet Prada poses a question. If she's so unwell, why did she start working right away? That's a good question. That's a really good question. And most of the time, these people hide in the mountains of Wyoming or maybe go to Nashville or something. I don't know. They hide out. I don't know where celebrities hide out at. Her father, after 1 year, petitioned to the courts for the conservatorship to become permanent due to her alleged early onset dementia in her 20s. It passed, and it's been this way for 12 years. Wow. 12 years. Holy moly. Now, for everyone that doesn't understand, let me break it down for you. Okay, well, I already told you guys what it meant. She's 38 years old. She can't really do anything. Like, she has to ask, like, she can't hire her team, her lawyer, her dancers. She has no control over her career. She can't talk about the conservatorship. All interviews that aren't scripted are final cuts until they're approved by her father. She can't use a cell phone without being monitored, contact anyone, go shopping, go for a walk, all that stuff. She can't do anything. This conservatorship is meant for people that are actually mentally unstable, or old people, with like dementia. It's not meant for this type of thing. Since the conservatorship began 12 years ago, she has done 3 worldwide tours, 4 albums, 4-year Vegas residency, a full-time judge on X Factor, released multiple perfumes and a lingerie line, and made $138 million a year, roughly. In January of last year, I'm going back to reading, Britney was placed in a mental health facility for 3 months after being seen driving a car into In-N-Out with her boyfriend at the time without permission. Ooh, she's sneaking out. She is sneaking out. For refusing to take her sedation medications, her father has doctors prescribing her to keep her under wraps. She testified to a judge in documents that she was being held there against her will. After it was leaked to the press that she was there against her will, the Free Britney movement picked up speed, causing a judge to open an investigation. Britney's mother also likes and comments on Free Britney posts. Britney's team had Twitter disable the Free Britney hashtag, and regularly threatens any celebrity that speaks out using the hashtag with a lawsuit if they don't remove their support. This is wild. Every year she pays $1.1 million in fees for the conservatorship, which she doesn't want to continue, including paying her father a solid $100,000 a year. Jesus. And paying her lawyer she hasn't chosen. Yeah. She is allowed an allowance of $1,500 a week for bills, shopping, essentials, and her net worth is $250 million. Oh my God. I'm reading. I know I'm reading, but you know. Let's see. Yeah, that's about it. Everything else is not really important to what I just said. And we've seen videos of her dancing around, and I remember there was a comment. It's like, Britney, if you're in trouble, wear yellow in your next video. And lo and behold, she wears yellow. Hello, she's wearing it in the next video. I saw that. We all saw it. And I don't know, how she does Instagram lives and stuff like that, but like if it's as closely monitored as they say it is, I don't know how she can say some of the stuff she does unless her father and the team are like, oh, said something stupid. This will definitely help us in our conservatorship, you know, uh, I guess plan. She's like, yeah, so I burned down my gym with a candle, and yeah, you know. And so it's like that probably doesn't look good for her, but the conservatorship team is like, rubbing their palms together, laughing because they're like, oh, our cash cow was still doing stuff. You got to feel for Britney. Where's the leave Britney alone guy or girl or they? I'm trying. I don't know what that person was. I was a kid when that video came out. Leave Britney alone. Leave her alone. That person under that blanket. You know what I'm talking about. Britney Spears, she's an icon. I mean, I loved her when I was a kid. I told my sister, I said, I'm going to write a letter to her because I really loved Hit Me Baby One More Time. That video where she's in that spacesuit, that is an all-time song right there. And I was like, I'm going to write Britney Spears a letter. She's like, you won't do it? And guess what? I didn't do it. Yeah, Britney Spears all time. She still looks young. She's 38. I mean, she still looks young. I understand that that's part of her brand is to try to seem younger and stuff like that. But my entire family's obsessed with all this. What do you call it? Anti-aging, I guess you would call it. My sister started taking Botox at like 25. She sleeps like she's in a sarcophagus, like she's a mummy. She sleeps with her hands down by her side, like a corpse. She sleeps with her hands down by her side. She doesn't roll over on her side or anything. She's telling me this because she doesn't want her face to get smushed and get wrinkles. She doesn't laugh too big or smile too big because she doesn't want those smile lines. She doesn't squint her eyes or raise her eyebrows because she doesn't want those deep forehead wrinkles. She's obsessed with this stuff. And I myself, I'm not going to act like I'm, not guilty of being vain almost. Some little kid, I'm being dead serious. Some little kid asked me the other day, he goes, how old are you? I said, I'm 24 years old. He goes, wow, you look like you're 19. I said, thank you. I said, you want to know the secret to looking young, my man? And he goes, what? And I said, I said, the sun is undefeated. So wear sunscreen at all times. Whenever I play golf with my friends, I'm passing out SPF 50. I'm like, anybody want it? The sun's undefeated. I'll golf in long sleeves. It's 90 degrees. I don't care. Sun is undefeated. Wear hat. I said, don't smoke or drink. He said, I don't do that. I said, good job, kid. Keep doing your thing. I felt like some motivational speaker at an elementary school. What else did I tell him? Yeah, sunscreen. Yeah, sunscreen's key. I'm trying to find some lotion with sunscreen in it because I like to moisturize my face after I shower before I go to bed. And yeah, it's I'm looking for a new lotion with sunscreen in it. So if anybody knows, let me know. But yeah, you got to take care of the moneymaker. You know, because once the wrinkles show up, it's very hard to get rid of. If you can even get rid of them. I learned a trick the other day that if you get lotion like for your eyes, because your eyes are like a heavy area, like underneath your eyes, the bag's underneath your eyes, and you apply that to the rest of your face, it works better. It's a little bit more expensive, but it works better because it's just I guess it's better concentrated. I don't know the words. Anyways, this episode was 15 minutes long, 16 minutes long. We're gonna get back to a full length episode next week. I'd like to thank Clyde and Claire for their help, and they had 2 excellent episodes, and they referred some very funny people my way. So I'm excited to showcase those people to you. But in the meantime, keep taking care of yourselves and follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @Franco'sWorld_. I will see you when I see you, and I hope you have a great day.